Welcome back to TripleA Domination 1914 No Man's Land. I'm Magican and we are still the United States of America. But it looks better. We have taken the East Coast now, the West Coast. And we are focusing on getting France as many resources as possible. They have 93 now because of this. They did themselves. But it's actually looking good. And I discovered last time, and I should have discovered long before that, that these are only attacking with two. It's the normal field guns, but the words are differently. It's like it's not the same words, and that's why it's the same when you have the game notes on the tech. You can see it's called victory bonds, but when you look at the setup here, it's called war bonds. So, and this is the same with these. It's called, when you look at them, it's called field guns here. And when you look at the offense, it's called field artillery. So I thought the artillery was this here, but it's heavy gun. So it's only the field that. So it was a little bit word thing there. And then that's of course why we lost to attack in here. And now we have 41. They should have a lot of troops. They will not penetrate this. The thing we have done is getting all of the neutral areas. That's probably not a sweet thing to do. It is not a good thing to do, but that helped us to get a lot of money, the PU, production units. The same Communist Russia has done to China, but they could have moved more units down here. But we prevented them for this because if we take the capital, then they are not producing anything. But these should be able to move up here and attack, and then they will maybe have 100 left, maybe less, and then they will go down, and then they could do some havoc before we are coming in. Maybe that would have been a good choice for them. I'm not sure, because the other good choices with the Austro-Hungary, they actually moved through these areas here and stood here and waited and did a good job, but they were watered down. The troops. They do have troops here, but the UK or Great Britain has that in hand, I think. And we also going in here. We went in here and then stopped the reinforcement from this area, and that makes a pretty good deal there that we can stop the menace of Kaiser Wilhelm. But let's buy the tech and then just say okay to this one again. Oh, we got submarine warfare. Yeah, we do not need it. But we need these 7 here. They are really good in defense, not that good in offense. So what should we do here? I'm not sure that's a good idea. Let's just say undo and move that down here also. Seven in here against 6. I don't think that will be good. Not within its twos anymore. So what we should do is get the field gun instead. Because you can actually see it's changed to 3 to 2 to 1. So we should actually be able to take the field guns and buy a lot of them. They are even cheaper to attack with 3. And now it makes sense that they do not have, these do not have 3 and 5. That will be insane, especially to the price here. So let's just keep this going as we should. And here could go up there. Let's just take all of this. Move that in there and then just say go, all of them. artillery gun, everything is ready to go in here and liberate France. Yeah, I think we got it now. Anyway, I hope so. All of these can go in here, and all of them can go in there. Oh, I was clicking here. So we are gonna liberate all of this. Ten in there. Where are they coming from? Are they coming from this? Let's look. We got 48. A lot of infantry units there. Let's just keep it like this. And then we have 50 here. We should be able to just say we take this to 25. What about now? 50, yeah. Okay, we will lose 20, but we will clean all this up. But what about here? Whoa, 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 they have a lot there too. Not that many there. This has been cleaned. There they have a lot, but yeah. Let's look at all of this we're doing. I have no clue how much will happen here, but I think it will be good. And then we have, we also have all of these. Yeah, that will win. When we have these bombardment guys, artillery guns with 3, it should work. Move them there. And now we can get them fast over. That's actually pretty good. Have this chance here. But next time I think we'll move them a little bit further ahead. And these two, they can actually go in here. Then we get a new neutral territory. And everything has been cleaned here. Nice. And all of this, okay, that's a good deal of forces. More infantry, but this will help that. These will help this. Oh, this looks good. They still have all these down here, but we took this, so they only have these 2 areas. Move them up there. Next. The big area where we have issues, of course, is over here with Russia. Communist Russia part there. We do not have enough troops. They will just get creamed if they were attacked here. Yeah, they will. We need more transports to get this moving. We have enough troops that we can move, so that's why we did move these guys. San Francisco, no, it's not them. These guys, then 1, 2, move down there. Yes. Up there. They will take these. That will be 8. That will actually work. could use more transport here. And all of these are moving also. It's a perfect time to get everything moving. I think we got it now. That's actually my official opinion here. If these are not doing anything, if these are going up, kill this, and then continue back and kill this, get all the points here, clean off this, then it will take time for us to win. I'm not even sure we will do that win. They also, but again, they did do this nutrition thingy here against these forces. They did bring in a lot of units, and they still have quite a lot of units here. But if we can get Germany, the main areas where you get a lot of good points there, then we have a chance to win this. That's what we need. And then I think we'll use a lot of field guns here. And we could also use a lot of gas and then just clean out, but I rather want units we can count on. Let's do this. Ruhr. We got it. Nice. Next. Okay, cleaned some up, but look how many they got here. Only 2. And then Manila. Done. No. Lilla. It's not Manila. That's different area. And those are gone. We do not get like good hits, but oh, that was a good one. No, I will not lose this. There we go. Now that's cleaned up also. Nicely done. And there's no non-combat movement. No. No, that's not needed. It's probably more needed over here. And then we have to place artillery guns. Artillery guns. More artillery guns. More here. So, oh, I forgot to build these. Need 6 more transport down there. Then we will get the units moved fast. And we need to move them out here so they can gather them. Just let 3 be. Okay, we actually got less now. 241 instead of 250. I don't know why, but probably because of something else going on. But look how many we are. Turned 32. This could actually have gone both ways. Oh, it takes a long time. Okay, now the Germans. Okay, I was going to say now the Germans are not hitting, but they are. That's what they have kept them alive for a long time. Is the hitting capacity. They're actually getting a lot of the. Yeah, all of them. This. No, not this. Now they're building defense, and they're building down south. Now they need to use resources areas where, and they only have 117. Why is that? Maybe these. Yeah, this is 3, 4, 6.78. That's a lot of points here. I was just a little bit curious why they were dropping that much. Okay, this is Russia. Oh, communist Russia. Okay, they stopped attacking after they lost the first one. That's a little bit. Yeah, it's only attack with 2. The Germans are still dangerous, but they do not have these huge forces anymore. They are not buying them. Okay, now they got 8. They used a lot of money to get this right. Let's see what the perk is. Yeah, they should probably have purchased this instead of infantry, but they are afraid, I think. That's why. They're afraid of all these areas, so they need to build infantry in these areas. That's why we're trying to hammer them. Because these, maybe they're using mostly for defense and not attack, but again, I would rather have the other ones. Austria-Hungary have more than German. It's been hard to get these guys. They have such hard defense lines. Especially look at this. But they are not attacking. They're just keeping it together. And that's our advantage. Except when they kill all of these without any. Okay, they had losses there. And another. That's good. They're not losing that much anymore. They went in there. Yeah, they did. They do not have that many troops anymore here. They have been watered out. Serbia starts to have some troops here again, but whoa, they're building a lot. Let's look at the resources here. And they're also building the right units. They have 116 still. So let's look at. Yeah, they did build an anti-aircraft gun. That's 5 we can get, but as the Zeppeliners are actually used as bombing. I actually like this scenario here. I just want the AI to be a little bit better. They have been really, really good, the AI here, I think, against us. I've been really struggling a lot. The only thing was up here. I would have moved all these troops. Okay, just wait for all these billions, but I would move all these troops up here and then attacked. I think maybe not 2 turns or 3 turns ago, but now I will just take everything, move here, and then attack. then clean this up, and then have a little force there to make sure here that I'm not coming back, and then just clean up in the south. Take all the Chinese money, may even clean up in the go in here in the towards the west for them, of course, and then clean it all up. Take the capital here, even though they do not get that many resources, but they do get 30 something. Okay, now Britain is going in here. It's a good area. And they're going back in here. So they're keeping the Germans for getting the money. And now Britain is actually really active here. One of the few times we see them that active in all of these places at once. They got 15 units in here. They will lose against all of that, but I think they will open up for us. And now we bought these. Then we can attack with 3. And remember, this game is free. It's so good you can get this game for free. I really like this. Come on. What? They will not win? No, did not win it. They had like a really bad. They have even shot in over. This is typical. Our here in Trent. That's us. But else we are, and here they are losing a lot. Okay, there they got them. Here they got them, so that's good. Come on. And that is, where is that? Tehran. Okay, that's this area. That's a good one to get. That's actually their main area. Now there's only these troops here left, and then they have this. All these big armies has been crushed. They still have this one, but it's not a big one compared to, of course, there's still this one. I would go in here, clean up, have a force here, so I will not be able to bombard in over, even though I only have 1 battleship, but I will still do that. And then, okay, then get 2. No, it was shut down. One of them was shut down. I'm not sure which one, but that actually makes sense. They did this. Build these anti-aircraft guns. These Zeppelins are also so slow, so they should be not a problem to destroy. Okay, they're going in there. They're also taking this one. That's not the neutral one. But they have a lot of units here. 1-1. Okay, only 1. But they are not fighting as good as the Germans are, or even the Austro-Hungary. And that has made our day in most of these attacks here. They're still fighting. But look at this. Okay, let's buy the tech again. Land offensive, and then just go, and we got nothing. And then we got these ones here, a lot of infantry. And then we go and say, we have done this before where we lost, but this time we go here. There's so many here. But we can try. The British want us to try, so let's try. I'm afraid it's not good enough, but we need to help the British. Let's see the percentage of a victory. Not gonna happen. But they have much more, okay. But why are we then doing it? Let's move all these down there. Move this one up here. And now we should be able to move the units out here. To clean up this. And this one can still move in. Okay, I will try to do what they want us to do. Clean up as many as possible. Maybe we should wait one turn and then attack this. And then all these, but then they will do something else. Let's just try to follow the British path. I cannot see it, but as they did this to them with these attacks, let's just help them. And let's move all these units here. This one was a good one because it had to go through a lot of areas to get it. That's why we did not have any fortification on. But now it's pretty tough because we have to move them also. Can we do this? There's no German troops here. We just put them in. Okay, fine. We could also say undo, undo. As there's no German troops, we can just say let them be here. Move one. Move them in there. Okay, let's undo, 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 undo. Yes, and then go in. There are no more troops here. Three. Yes, and the third there. Six over there. Nope. We do not need them right now. We can just move these up here. Still having this defense unit here. Even that is not even necessary, I think, anymore. But again, I'm not sure. There we go over there. And now we're focusing a little bit more on these sides here. That matches. No, not these, but no, they cannot move. Except that one, we never know if they're coming with planes or anything else. That's 6 here. Oh, wait a minute. I said 1, 2, 3 should be standing there. And then we get 3 up, as these need to move up also. And these 3 is matching with these 3, so it's perfect. Is that all we can do? Again? No, we also have this one, and we just go in. And let's see. The price for this, we win hugely. And then we get the 3 points. We also took these areas. This is neutral, but we took Ethiopia, also Cameroon, and the rest was like delivered back to the different countries that actually had these. We could say we're not attacking this time, but next time with a lot of units, maybe that's better. Undo, 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 and then there we go. Maybe this is better to do this. And next time we can attack with more forces. Let's say that is correct. We should build battleship now so we can shoot in over. Okay, this is totally different what we're doing now, but let's do it. Let's try to hammer them as good as we can now. None of these lost. Okay, we lost 2 there. 3 more, but they're getting creamed. That was actually cheap. I think we only lost 6 units. And now that's the first time they have lost this. They were actually close to clean up all of this. And then we pressured them on this front and they did not buy anything down here. So, but if we have not helped, this has been cleaned. All of this, I think. Maybe the British will have done something here, but right now, I think we have done a good job there. And these can be moved away. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe let's say done to this. And place units. I would like to place battleships there, 7. So we can bombard in over with all of this, all these units, bring them in on the transports and then attack and then bombard. Maybe is that the best to do? No, I do not think so. I think it would be better to bring in these units here. And then build the bombardment ships over here. Like down here. And one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not that. Like that. 9 and 10. That's good enough. Yes. We get 6-6 now. Now we get 266. We actually got 2 dices there. Maximum power. That's good. I think we got it. And only because the Chinese, or not the Chinese, the communist Russia is not attacking. If they did that, they need to do it in the next 2-3 turns, else we have too many units here. That's actually what I think, but I'm not sure, of course. A lot of things can happen. Things are not even seen. Okay, they're attacking here. They want their money back. Or production units. I won't say money, but it is a money icon. Yeah, they took this one. Whoa, they went down here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can they clean? Can they get the capital? They can get the capital. Maybe not. But they need to take this one. Okay, no, they cannot. They are coming in here, France, and helping. Then Austria-Hungary need to bring all the troops down here and then attack. And with everything they get, everything they can, just to get them fast. But again, they do not have that much. Italy only 22, so will not gain that much. They'll just keep them out of the fight. And it's only a 6 here in Rome. I don't know. Okay, now they are cleaning up the Germans here. Kaiser Wilhelm is not happy now. Now they're bringing troops in here. But they are removing themselves from the this one up here. I think the bridge here, the Great Britain, will take this now. So all our preparation to attack in here is not gonna work. I hope they will take this instead, and we can keep this. But now they're starting to build these defensive units there. Whoa, they lost a lot in the first attack there. But then they lost more after that. Is that Russian or was that neutral? I think that was a Russian. That's ours. Okay, they're actually cleaning up pretty well over here also. I think that was ours over here. Yes, it was. They took that away from us. And now they're attacking the whole group here. They're losing. What? Oh, it was not that area. But they lost more also here. They had to stop. Where was it they were losing also? Up there. That was major losses. Okay, they got it. Good. Oh, only one. Okay, now they got it. Good. What? Ah, that's this area down here. 45? No, 15. But it looks like a 45. There's a little white dot there that could be, but this is 15. I've never seen them build that many. They have these points around here now, and all of them, they still have units here that can be cleaned up. Turkey still have 3 units in. Let's see if they have more. Nope, those are the 3 units they have. They're attacking here. They're not taking Mecklenburg. Maybe they are, but it didn't look like in the first run there. They actually give it to us, I think. Or yes, they're giving this to us so we can clean up. Also because there's so many troops here. But we could go in and take this and then have 14 and then the rest of units here to defend against this. But they will of course take it again. But then we'll take it with all these troops here in. Everybody is going in here. And they're cleaning up here. So they know we will go in here, I hope. And then they think, oh, then they will not be able to attack in the back end here. But the Germans still have a lot of units there. Okay, they got them. Whoa, that was close not to get them because they did have a lot of good stuff there. That was also a good attack there. Communists have over 1,000. Austria has over 1,000. Germany has nearly 1,000. And Britain. If we just left our forces, then they will not win. Okay, they're bringing troops in here, but they're gonna lose them. Maybe we can take one more turn. But it takes time. All of this takes a lot of time. I think I just will stand still here on this edge. I will not go further ahead. I do not like this. We do not have enough troops to do that. We can take this one and then clean and then to the other one. But if we stretch us too much, then we'll be in trouble, I think. We do get units over, but I just changed the setup for the units last time, so on this turn here. So I think it's better just to try to pressure them a little bit in different areas. Maybe these units need to go this way instead, not down here. I'll just move them down here and clean up the from west to from east to west. I'm still interested in what they're doing here. They are actually taking many of these. Now they're moving in here also. They can also move in with these 7, and that will keep them occupied here. I would move down here and take but I do not know what they're doing. Last time they actually did a good job. The way they did it, they actually took, okay, a 5, come on, 6, come on. But they did, the Austro-Hungary did wait and see where did they need the units, and discovered they did not need them up here. So they moved them south and east, and then they just, maybe one turn, they did not have a one big group and then freed Constantinople here, but maybe that would not have worked. They need the money also, the PU, production units. Let's just do this fast. We got one mustard gas, yes, okay. We can do this really fast. There's no thinking here. Not that much anyway. We could also move them down here, but I think it's better to move them there. And then move it in here. Yeah, I think this is good enough. Then they have to move in here. I do not think they will need this. I think they need to move in here. And then we can move more units in. And these move up here. We are emptying our storage facilities here. We are not that many anymore. And all of 6 here. Yes, good enough. And then, no. Okay, now we're getting a lot more troops over here. One, two, or 1, 2. Maybe we should just say maybe move that over there. We are able to take Tokyo next time if we want to, I think, and then build a production facility and then try to go this way. Maybe that's the best, and then take Chanu and build a production facility, or maybe even just build production facilities all the way around Japan and then take it from the end bound back there. I'm not gonna move here. There's no troops there, so and now we got all of this. We can move upwards. Yeah, let's do this. 1, 2, here. 1, 2, 3, or 1. No, this is perfect. Okay, we move all of this in here. And then we can move all of this in there. All of this in here. Then we have a line here that should help us keep this area going. And then bring more troops in. That's what we need to do. Not pressure too much. Make sure we got everything in order. There are 7 here. And we can go up and get all these infantry. Let's say done. And then we are building nine of these, and I think we're going to build planes now. Changing the whole prospect of attacking using a lot of different things. Okay, we won with all of this. Perfect. Not one loss. Normally we same there. Here we got 2 losses, but we are moving in. I did want to move all these units here, so let's do that. We are not fighting. We are just moving them in. There we go. And then let's get 3 here. 1 here and 1 here. Then we have 30, 45, 30, and 20. We should have 15, then 30, and then 45. That will actually make. And here we cannot do it, but we can also set something here. But again, I really wanted to put them down here, 3 at least. Yeah, just 1. So they will not do something weird. And then we're getting planes. We could get all 20 here. That's good. Let's say done to this. We get 4, 4. We got 266. And that was 3 turns. Okay, they are going in here. Why are they doing that? Why are they not protecting the capital? They can produce 20 here, but that's not enough. Well, maybe it is. They still have 14. They can produce 20 plus all of this. Yeah, they will get more than we can deliver. Oh, I can choose which one to remove. And we did not get any. Okay, maybe that's a little bit problematic here. We lost the area because they just, I actually thought, this I did not expect at all. I thought that we could keep this without any problems. But they have to move in here with the rest of units. They are. You can see they are. Is that 31? Okay. So there's actually no problem for them. Let's see if we are attacking. Nope. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40. It's not much we have here. And the 14. We have 2% chance of winning. Ah, it did not win. It just took the units. Oh, this is actually taken from their area. It's Germany. Alsace here. We can move all these units in here. That will still be protected. And there's not really that much of difference. Defense, maybe they will bring in more units, but right now we can take Switzerland and keep the front here. But that will be next time. I think we got it. Because of the Russians or the communist Russia and not doing anything. If they have done that 3-4 turns ago, I'm not sure. They should help on the west side here. Rhine, is that Germany? Yeah, but then Britain will take it. Austria-Hungary has most troops over here. Whoa! They're actually taking the... Also got a plane? That was stupid of the Russians there. They only lost 3. They lost a lot. Yeah, they did get it, but these will get this. Everything else is like protected. What did the purchase? Yeah. No ships, nothing, only good stuff. Whoa, they have actually attacked down there also. Now they took it back. I do not think they will be able to take them. This is a 2 versus a 2-1, but there should be a... Okay, that's different. It's just a 1. Okay, they got it right away. Wow. Both of them hit and Russia gets more points. Now it's Britain's turn, and they are the ones that can do most havoc on everybody. Besides us here. I think they will go down here. Cannot see why they would not. Oh, that was Turkey first. Non-combat movement. It would be good to remove these units from Turkey, then we do not need to look at this anymore. But again, they could... No, that's 46, right? 46. I do not think they will get this. No, they're attacking in here. They're also deliberating and going in here again. So they will not attack this. Can they win in here? No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6, 7, 8, 9. The bombardment. I think they will win this one for the first time. Yeah, they will win because they have like 3 bombardments also. Nicely done. They actually moved in here. That's not bad. Okay. They're losing a lot here. They're not winning this. No, they did not win. They had a bad run in the first round there. That's crazy. It looks like they were winning clearly. But the run down there. That's also a good place to win. That's 3 points. They could move a lot of troops down south just to get... not compared to this one. No. They need the communist Russia to help. And that will wipe out everything they have on the map here. Also our troops. This is nothing because they have all the troops on the mainland. But if they start to split them up, that's where we got our chance. If they start to move them at all. No more ships. They have done a really good job without doing the ship thingy there. Now they're taking it back. I was actually going to help them here. Yeah, these communist Russia is really doing a good job there. In one way anyway, but they're still standing there. Okay, I think we got them because they're like having a lot of forces just standing and do nothing. But thank you for watching and see you next time.